what we're going to do a gratitude practice today. Just thinking about being the new year, the 31st of December of this like crazy year. So sometimes people's minds turn to resolutions, but I kind of think, well, we're still like in the mix of this. It's quite a lot of pressure to put on ourselves to start thinking about resolutions. So I kind of thought what might be really nice is to actually do a gratitude practice instead. And we could maybe just use that as our resolution rather than anything that's too much pressure when everything else is going on. So you can choose to use it or not, but that's what practice we're going to do. We're going to do today. So, but to kind of I wanted to get us into that zone. So I wanted to get that zone where we're not like our mind isn't a little less scattered. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing practice. And I'm going to ask you to come to your pencil and pen and paper, and then we're going to use that. Then bring that back into a little meditation with the things that we've written down. Well, the act of writing in itself is a meditation. So that's kind of how our session is going to go this morning. But I've also got a lovely reading that I'm going to read to you. But what I'd like to do, I think I want to get us into the zone first. We'll have a little stretch when you feel nice and comfortable. So we have a nice big, it feels so good just to like stretch up to the sky. Let's get into these ribs. And just feel the heart a little bit lighter too. I'm going to stretch up. Lifting. Inhale, exhale, opening out. And let the hands just touch the earth or the chair wherever you're sitting. Okay. Then you're going to inhale, just draw them back up. We're scooping some of that energy in towards us, bringing in what we need. And then exhale to bring the arms down. And we'll do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Just bring the hands into prayer at the heart for a moment there. And just allow the shoulder blades to move down the back. And just take a moment of focus there with the hands together. You can maybe just bring then the hands to the shoulders. Last little shoulder roll. Always nice just to ease off. Okay. Just let the hands then just come to rest on the knees or together in your lap. And just softly close your eyes for a moment. Just noticing the body. Noticing the parts of the body that are connected with the earth, with the floor. Noticing the base of the spine. Each vertebra stacked on top of each other. The crown of the head lifted towards the sky. And just feeling the sternum slightly lifted, just allowing collarbones to lengthen, shoulders to settle. And the breath to flow freely. And relaxing the face, just noticing the jaw soften, the forehead, the chin. Just noticing where the lips meet. And just noticing that space between the top lip and the bottom of the nose, the gateway for the breath. And just noticing the breath here. The breath moving in and out through the nose. As you inhale, just feeling that warm air, so that cool air travelling over the top of the lip, in through the nostrils, down into the body. And as you exhale, just feeling that warm air travelling out to the nostrils, over the top of the lip. And just feeling the journey of that breath as we inhale, the breath moving through the nose, down the back of the throat, through the lungs, down to the belly, to the diaphragm. And as we exhale, just feeling the movements back up through the lungs, up the back of the throat, down to the nose. That exhale, warm and releasing. So just feeling that cycle of breath. We're not controlling it. We're just being the observer. Feeling that softness around the body as it settles into the space. The spine still lovely and long. Crown of the head lifted towards the sky. And our reading for today, humility and gratitude. Humility and gratitude go hand in hand. The feeling of gratitude is an interaction between the mind and the body. Both will benefit from it. Awareness increases so that we become grateful for everything that we are given. We have to learn, literally learn to be grateful for what we receive day by day. Simply to balance the criticism that day by day we voice because of our powerful emotions. So just thinking about this feeling of gratitude being that interaction between our mind and our body. And maybe as you sit here, thinking of what some of those things might be that you are grateful for. The littlest thing, the biggest thing. They all have an effect on our mind, on our body. And maybe just thinking of some of those things now, maybe picking one particular one. And just letting that thought, maybe painting a picture of the image of the thing, the person you're grateful for. And just letting that fill the mind, fill the body, noticing how it feels within the body. Is there a particular part of the body that reacts to the thought? And in this practice today, perhaps you just want to sit with these thoughts of gratitude, letting them fill you up. And then maybe as we come to the end, we'll get our paper, we'll get our pencil, and we'll write all these thoughts that we've had down. If you feel that you'd like to write some of them down now, then do. Or if you want to instead maybe focus on another thing you're grateful for, painting the image in your mind. And almost just letting the breath take that image round the whole of the body, nourishing it with that gratitude, with that love. And seeing how that feels. Knowing the breath is still there. If you feel there's too many things, then just come back to the breath. The anchor of safety, feeling grounded. So just softly, just let yourself come back to the sound of the chime. And while you're still in this space, just take your piece of paper, your pen, your pencil, and just take a moment to write some of those things down. Maybe more will come to mind as the action of the pen on the pencil sometimes brings more things. And maybe as you write and read through what you put on paper, internally just give the words of thanks to those things as you write them. Maybe letting some of the other senses tune into maybe a smell or a sound of the thing you've written. When you've finished, carry on writing. When you're ready, maybe just reading through the list to yourself. And we're just taking a moment just to close the eyes again. And just let those thoughts just wrap around you like a lovely warm blanket. And then we just bring the hands into prayer at the heart. And just rub the hands together. And just look into that space for a moment, just nourishing the eyes with the heat from your hands. And then just slowly coming to finish. Namaste. Om Shanti.